Hello, 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 my beautiful Virgos. I'm coming with you with another reading. I love you guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. I just uploaded a reading also, and a spirit guide's laid on my heart to do another one for you. So it must be another message outside of that one that spirit guides got for you. Hello, new viewers. Hello, cross watchers. How are y'all doing? Come on in, take what resonates. Reverse the roles, honey. I don't know your life, so you're going to have to reverse the roles, okay? All right, let's get started. Let's see what spirit guides want another message out for somebody. So, listen. It might not be, might not resonate. A lot of truth is in these cards. And I'm just being obedient. Okay, I'm just the messenger. All right. So, reverse the roles. Take what resonates. Let's see what spirit guides got for you. Spirit guides, this is for Virgo. What's in the reading? For my Virgos, what's the reading? What Virgo? What Virgo needs to know, spirit guys? What is it that Virgo needs to know? Okay. Yeah, this is for Virgo. What Virgo needs to know. Some of you are feeling lost, wondering aimlessly, but time, self-reflection brings clarity and purpose. Some of y'all feeling lost about a situation. You feeling lost about something. Okay. Unsettled. Yeah, you feeling lost. You feeling unsettled about a situation. Look before you leap from things to thing without making real commitment. So some of you not feeling really you feeling unsettled about moving forward about something, okay? You feeling unsettled about, taking a leap of faith, okay? You're feeling lost. You're not feeling at ease with something. And some of you trying to make a decision, trying to move forward, trying to do something, okay? And yeah, you definitely. It says self-reflections brings clarity. So maybe you need to look, just self-reflect and look. And it says look before you leap. See that, dear? Look before you leap, Virgo. Okay? Don't just jump out there is what Spirit Guides God is saying. When making a real commitment, think about it. Tell me more for Virgo. Oh, God. What the world? Wait a minute, y'all. There was a lot of cards came out. Where did they go? Lord, that was like half of the deck. Hold on, y'all. Ooh, I need to get up anyway. Stretch my legs. Whole deck. Y'all must have wanted another reading from me. You might not like it because these cards here, these cards are the truth here. These cards is, yeah, this is shadow work here, baby. This is my shadow oracle deck that I ordered, and it ain't gonna be no lot of fun. Ain't no lot of fun in here. Gonna have to do some shadow work in here. Okay? So I had to get those cards up. Spirit guys, yeah, that was a lot of cards that fell down there. Okay, so some of you feeling unsettled about taking a leap of faith. Oh, I tell you, Lord of mercy, what's up with I'm not taking a whole lot of cards, Spirit. Don't give me so many cards, Spirit guys. Don't give me so many cards at one time. My goodness. Like, listen. So the first card is, wow. The first card is definitely insecurities. Some of you having some insecurities. Overthinking. That's what we do, ain't it? That's what we do best, right? Self-reflection. And let me pull one more, and I'm going to get into this, okay? One more, Spirit. I just need one card. That's it. One card. Spirit trying to throw. Y'all wanted another read, trying to throw all these cards out here, honey. One card, Spirit. Thank you. Woo, child. Okay, discernment. At the bottom of the deck is procrastination. Uh-oh. Here we go. Here we go, Virgo. Here we go. What that say on TikTok? Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. So, something's going on here. Okay? You're feeling lost and unsettled about a situation. Okay, insecurities. It could be fear of not being good enough, building confidence and love your uniqueness. So it's something that's going on in the home front, okay? Some of you could be dealing with maybe literally not feeling like you're good enough in a household. If this is not your house, this is your internal self, okay? Your own self. You don't feel like you're good enough. And I feel like you're unsettled, okay? It's like you overthink a lot, okay? You really overthink. You really overthink, wondering aimlessly, okay? And I really get that you need to get out your head, Virgo. You really need to get out your head, sweetheart, sir. Okay? Because when you're in your head a lot, it causes you to procrastinate. Okay? It causes you to procrastinate in life, and we'll get into that. But this self-reflection is clarifying the unsettledness. Okay? You need to reflect, okay? Reflect on yourself. That kept coming out, Virgo. Do some reflection when it comes down to what it is. Why do you feel lost? Why do you feel like you're not good enough? Is it that you're doing too much, or you giving too much of your energy to the wrong person, and that makes you feel like you're not good enough because you're doing too much? Sometimes we can be giving so much of ourselves and not getting it back, so you feel like you're not good enough because you're pouring more out than you're getting back. So that can also make you feel like you're not good enough because the person that you're pouring so much into, they're not giving it back to you. So it's like, I'm not worthy of this. I'm not worthy of that. I'm not, this all this person thinks of me. It's what you ask sometimes. Okay? So you're unsettled. And so with this discerning, it says, don't run from difficult emotions. Sit with them and allow them to shift. So the insecurity, the discernment, Spirit God said, don't run from your emotions. You need to start feeling what you feel. This is a shadow or oracle deck. When you stop running from what you feel and start reflecting on why you're feeling it and start to just really set in your own self and don't run from what it is that you're trying not to think about. Self-reflection. But a lot of your procrastinating, putting things off becomes a bad habit. Okay, a lot of you has to get out of this energy. Procrastination. It creates, I'm telling you, it creates bad habits. And it says putting things off becomes a bad habit. So use time management strategies, okay? Behind that is can't forgive. A heavy burden holds you captive in the past, trapping you in a cycle of resentment. Some of you still holding on someone that you can't forgive. Yep. You're holding on to something or someone that you can't forgive. And believe it or not, when you hold on to this type of energy, when you can't forgive anyone, it keeps you, Virgo, from moving forward in your life. That's why a lot of times you overthink. A lot of times you really wonder aimlessly all over the place with your head because you're unsettled with what you want to do. You're unsettled with making a move on what it is that you want to make a move towards. And procrastination can cause you to go backwards. Procrastination will cause you to go backwards in your life. Because what you put off is going it becomes a bad habit. It puts you in the mind of overthinking, procrastination, overthinking, procrastination, feeling like you're not worthy because you can't forgive someone or you can't forgive a situation that you need to let go of. This insecurity comes within your within. Some of you could be insecurity in your home, that you're living with someone. If this is not your husband or wife, you up under the same roof with someone that you feel like you're not good enough where you're at, the home base that you're at. If this is not you internally, this is you living with someone, or you up under the same roof with someone, and you feel like you're not good enough. But let me tell you something. Or you're in fear of not being good enough for this person. The fear is an illusion, Virgo. Trust your instinct with this discernment. Don't run from difficult situations. I feel like some of y'all run from difficult situation, and then that causes a big procrastination that causes you to be moving backwards. Because you're running from difficult situations. You put it off. And I feel like that's where the self-reflection comes from. I feel like that's where the insecurity comes from, because you're not trusting yourself to take a leap of faith, to trust yourself to do something. Also, the insecurity comes also with, that's what brings in the procrastination, because you don't trust yourself to move forward. It's like, it's like you'll get to it when you get to it, or you just put it off because you just don't trust yourself. I feel like when you learn how to manage this procrastination, Virgo, you will begin to get out of your head. And you would begin to trust your instinct, trust who you are, and you won't feel lost. It's all about self-reflection. Feeling lost in self-reflection here. Okay? It's all about taking a look at yourself, seeing yourself, doing an evaluation on yourself. Why do you procrastinate is the answer. I mean, it's the question. Virgo, why do you procrastinate? Is it because you know you got time? Is it because you know that you got time? I have time to pay it. I have time to do it. I have time, because you're looking at it as the earthly as time. But procrastination can stop you from a lot of things. Procrastination can stop you from peace, from joy, having a sound mind, from you overthinking everything, Procrastination can make you feel, when you stop procrastinating, it can stop making you feel lost. I feel like some of you are still stuck in a time capsule, because you still heavy burden about something from your past, trapping you in a cycle of resentment. That's why I was saying some of you are still stuck in a time zone. What is it that is really keeping you from moving forward in your life? You're trapping yourself in this cycle of resentment, Virgo. Your insecurities. You're not wanting to forgive someone or a situation. Yeah. I also pick up the energy is that Spirit Guides is saying it's time to face your difficulties. Stop running from your problems. Some of you are running from your problems, and it's time to face them. Once you learn to face your fears, once you do a reflection and start to face your fears and stop running from your problems, a lot of you are running from your problems. You're running from your difficulties. You're running from your decisions. You're unsettled. All of that plays a part in insecurities, not listening to your, not being discerning. Spirit guides want you to sit with your difficulties. Stop running from them, even with your emotions, even with whatever this is that you can't forgive someone. Spirit guides say, I need you to sit in it. Do self-reflection. Dissect it. Some of you have been running from this for years. That you have not, some of you have not unpacked something that has happened in your past. You have not sat with it. You're running from it. And you need to do some reflection on this resentment in order for you to close this cycle. You're really heavy burdened with something. And you need to sit with it. That's what this card is saying. Sit with it. It says, don't run from difficult emotions. Sit with them and allow them to shift. In other words, Spirit guides, God says, stop running. Stop running from your problems. Stop running from your emotions. Stop running. Do some self-reflection. This will take away a lot of the overthinking that's going on in your mind, in your life. Because you're doing a lot of overthinking. And when you do a lot of overthinking, you become unsettled. And this will make you feel like you're not good enough. So it's something that happened in your past that you have not forgiven, that holds you captive in your past, trapping you in a cycle of resentment. You know, people hold on to emotions, hold on to feelings that has happened 20, 30, 40 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 35 years ago, and they have never really sat with it. And that's because a lot of people don't go to counseling, don't get a counselor. And so they just suppress it. And I feel like this has been going on, Virgo, that you have been suppressing your emotions for a lot of years. And that's because this has been a heavy burden that you have not actually grieved. That's what Spirit Guides is telling me. You haven't grieved this. So something has happened a long time ago that you have not fully grieved from. And by that, it's causing you to be in procrastination. It's causing you to not feel like you're good enough. Whether this was a mother that left you, a father that left you, or something that left you, somebody or something, a situation maybe when you was younger, growing up, that you never fully got closure to. And it caused you to hold resentment in your heart. This is a heavy burden. So this is something that you really, this is something that was very traumatic to you. And so that plays a part in self-reflection, feeling like you're not good enough. Maybe your mama or your daddy never told you was good enough. Or maybe you always had to prove yourself to people. Or maybe you always, And so that made you not sure of yourself. That made you not trust yourself. That made you procrastinate. That made you run from problems. That made you run from difficulties. That made you run from your emotions because you never handled your emotions when you went through it. You never grieved the process when you went through it. And that's where procrastination plays a part in your love life, in your finances, and in yourself. Holding yourself back from a lot of prosperity, a lot of abundance in your life. Procrastination will stop you from moving forward because you're not wanting to handle the problem as they arise. You put it off, you put it off, you put it off. And then when it arises, it's like something else arises, and then something else arises. It's like ping pong after ping pong after ping pong. Instead of handling the ping pong at one time, you let it fester, you let it sit there, then here come another ping pong, and then come another ping pong, and everything start piling up, and that's when you start getting in the energy of overthinking, and that's when you start getting in the energy of insecurity, that you can't do anything because everything is holding you back because of fear, because you're afraid to move, because you're not handling the situation as it arises. And it all starts from something that you're harboring, something that you have not grieved in your past. So some of you are stuck in a cycle. That's why it feels like when you try to take one step and you get knocked back 2 steps, because you're procrastinating, because you're putting things off, and it has become a habit. And when you put things off, it's like paying bills. When you put things off, and then next thing you know, you turn around, here go another bill. Then here come another bill. Then here come another bill. And then come another bill. When you should have paid that bill, when you paid that bill. Or a relationship, when you have not fully healed from the past relationship, and you carrying what you've been through, you carrying it over into another relationship, and so you harboring over resentment from what someone done you in the past, and you can't heal and you can't enjoy the new person because you're still holding on to something or someone that you can't forgive that they done you wrong. All of it is levels. All of it is levels of why we're here with the procrastination. Because you have not learned how to deal with your pain. You have not grieved what it is that you lost, or what are you still holding on to in the past. So that makes you unsettled by taking chances, by taking a leap of faith, by going towards something, because you have the insecurities that you feel as though that you're not good enough for it. That's why you feel lost. Oh, it gets deep. It gets really deep. Procrastination is the common denominator in your reading, Virgo. When you learn how to handle one ping pong at a time, I promise you it will get lighter. When you learn how to heal from one relationship to another, give yourself enough time, enough of self-reflection from one relationship instead of jumping into another relationship. When you learn how to love yourself and learn how to sit in your stillness and learn how to unfold, unpack a lot of trauma, a lot of heavy burdens that you have suppressed, You said, oh, I don't have to deal with this right now. You have suppressed it. But it always end up coming back into your reality. That's where the overthinking comes in at. Because when you overthink, you can't make the right decision. You're overthinking, you're thinking it 50,000 times. And it's like, I don't know if I should do it or not. When you overthink that many times, it's like, I'd be confused too. This card behind that says truth. It says thirst for truth. It says thirst for truth. And this card says hidden emotions or secrets need to be acknowledged and addressed for growth. You can't keep suppressing and think that it's not going to keep festering in your reality. Until you start to unpack it and unfold it, then it's going to make a lot of sense. You got to heal from this resentment, because you're going to miss opportunities. You need to acknowledge your emotions, unpack what it is that you're still stuck in a cycle with. Thirst for truth. Hidden emotions or secrets need to be acknowledged and addressed in order for you to grow. You can't move forward until you unpack what has happened in your life that is causing you to feel like you're not good enough, making you feel second guess yourself about insecurities, you know, that is going to play a big part in everything you do in life. Procrastination is going to be a domino effect in everything. You're going to be slow to do anything. You're going to, you know, you're going to always be behind. It's what Spirit Guides God is saying. You're going to always be behind. Okay? Spirit Guides, tell me more. My phone about to go dead, y'all. Pendulum. Fluctuating income and decision. New strategy. It's time to come up with a new strategy. A new strategy. Self-awareness. Self-awareness, Virgo. Pendulum. Pendulum. Come up with a new strategy. Gold. Solid finances is here. Solid finances, investing, integrity, deep values. Okay? Some of you are definitely going to be in a long-term position. I see your finances being solid. One more card, Spirit. Spiral, out of control, climbing the ladder, upward trend. I feel like some of y'all are going to get a promotion. You're going to get a promotion. Some of you feel like you're out of control, like your world is spinning out of control. But it's going to balance itself out. Yeah, finances, look at that, rose. A financial relief. Relief is coming to you. Being content, loving care. So you definitely got a financial relief, a financial abundance coming towards you, Virgo. So some of you have been feeling out of control, but things are going to level out in your life. You just have to learn how to unfold your emotions, learn how to handle one ping pong at a time, and unpack what you're feeling. Don't let it just pile up. You need to sit with it and do some self-reflection. I love you guys. Until next time, Virgo.